Most people believe that after the age of 60 or 70, muscle weakness, slow walking, and tiredness are just a natural part of aging. They think that once the muscles begin shrinking, there is nothing that can be done about it. But let me tell you something that may completely change the way you see your own body. Muscle weakness is not simply aging. It is a sign that your muscles are not receiving the right type of protein anymore. Yes, the problem is not the quantity of food you eat, but the type of protein your muscles are being provided. When we were younger, our muscles could absorb protein very quickly and convert it into strength. That's why climbing stairs, lifting weight, walking fast, and maintaining balance felt easy. But after the age of 60, the muscle cells become less responsive. This is called anabolic resistance. It means that your body now needs a more powerful and easily absorbable protein to maintain and rebuild muscle. And unfortunately, the proteins that most seniors rely on, like eggs alone, are no longer enough to trigger muscle repair the way they used to. If you feel your legs shake when standing up, if walking feels slower, if your grip strength feels weaker, or if simple chores feel tiring, this message is especially for you. Because the truth is, your muscles are still capable of growing and strengthening, even at the age of 70, 80, and beyond. You simply need to switch to a protein source that your aging muscles can actually absorb and use. In this video, I'm going to show you a seed-based protein that has been proven in research to help seniors build muscle faster and more effectively than traditional protein sources like eggs. I'll explain why it works, how to use it daily, how much you should take, and how soon you can start noticing results in strength, stamina, and balance. So stay with me carefully, because this one simple change can improve your mobility, protect your joints, and help you stay independent and strong for years to come. After the age of 60, the body gradually begins to lose muscle mass. This process is called sarcopenia. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens slowly, almost silently. You may first notice that walking becomes a little slower, standing up from a sitting position takes more effort, or your legs feel tired even after short activity. This is your body signaling that the muscles are not rebuilding themselves as they used to. When you are younger, your muscle fibers are constantly renewing because the body responds quickly to protein. Whatever protein you consume, your muscles use it to repair, grow, and stay strong. But as you age, two major changes occur. First, your digestive system becomes slower, which means the body does not break down and absorb protein as efficiently. Second, your muscle cells become resistant to protein signals. This is known as anabolic resistance. It means your muscles require a stronger, more efficient source of protein in order to rebuild. Along with this, inflammation increases with age. This inflammation is often low-grade, meaning you may not feel pain, but it is still present in the background. It affects how well your muscles use nutrients. Even if you eat a good diet, your body may not be able to fully convert that food into muscle strength. So the problem is not that seniors are eating too little. The problem is that the body is not using the protein effectively. Another factor is reduced physical movement. When muscles are not used regularly, they lose strength faster. Something as simple as not walking daily or sitting too long weakens the legs and hips. But even here, the good news is that muscles remain responsive to recovery, no matter your age. Research has shown that even people in their 80s and 90s can gain muscle strength when the right protein and light muscle activation exercises are done consistently. You may notice that certain tasks that were once easy begin to feel difficult. Getting up from a sofa without using your hands, carrying grocery bags, climbing stairs, or maintaining balance on uneven ground can start to feel challenging. These are not signs of aging alone. These are signs that the muscles need targeted nourishment. The truth is, your muscle fibers are still alive, still active, and still capable of rebuilding. They are simply waiting for the right type of protein to activate their repair system again. And once this correct protein source is provided daily, you will notice your legs feeling stronger, your posture stabilizing, your steps becoming faster, and your energy returning. And this brings us to something very important. Not all protein sources work the same for seniors. This is why the traditional protein many people rely on, especially eggs, may not be giving the results you expect. In the next step, we'll talk about why. For many years, eggs have been considered one of the best and most affordable sources of protein. And there is no doubt eggs are nutritious. But after the age of 60, the body's protein needs change. The challenge is not about getting protein, but about how effectively the muscles can use the protein. And this is where eggs may not be enough anymore for muscle rebuilding in seniors. Inside your muscles, there is a process called muscle protein synthesis. This process is responsible for repairing damaged muscle fibers and building new ones, making your muscles stronger and more stable. To activate this process, your muscles need a key amino acid known as leucine. Now, eggs do contain leucine, but as the body ages, your muscles need a higher leucine threshold to trigger muscle repair. In simple words, the muscles of older adults require a stronger signal to begin rebuilding. The leucine level in eggs is not powerful enough to consistently cross that threshold in seniors. Another reason is digestive efficiency. After 60, digestive enzymes reduce in number and strength. Egg protein, especially the egg white, takes longer to break down, which means it releases amino acids slowly into the bloodstream. When the release is slow, the muscles often miss the repair window, especially in the first few hours after waking up when the muscles are most responsive. So even if you are eating eggs regularly, your muscles may not be getting enough usable protein at the right time. Then comes the issue of inflammation. Many seniors experience mild digestive inflammation, even if they don't feel symptoms. Animal-based proteins, including eggs, can sometimes increase this inflammation, making nutrient absorption even less efficient. When inflammation is present, your muscle cells become even more resistant to protein. This is one of the reasons seniors feel fatigued even after eating a full meal. You may have noticed this pattern. You eat breakfast, you eat lunch, yet your arms and legs still feel weak. Your body is not lacking food. It is lacking protein absorption and conversion. There is also something called anabolic resistance, which increases with age. It means the body no longer responds strongly to ordinary protein sources. You need a protein that is richer in muscle-activating amino acids, easier to digest, faster to absorb, and supportive of joint and nerve function. Eggs simply are not optimized for this stage of life. But the good news is, nature provides another option. There is a seed-based protein that activates muscle repair much faster, contains higher leucine density, supports joints, reduces inflammation, and absorbs efficiently even in older digestive systems. That protein is what we will reveal in the next step. Are you over 70 and struggling to build or maintain muscle, no matter how much protein you eat? Most seniors think eggs, chicken, or whey protein are the only ways to stay strong. But what if I told you there's a little-known seed protein that actually builds muscle faster than eggs, without taxing your kidneys or digestion? I'm Dr. Your Name, a physician specializing in senior health and muscle preservation, and I see this every day. Seniors who eat what they think is healthy protein still lose strength, their energy drops, and their mobility declines. And it's not their fault. It's simply that traditional proteins aren't optimized for the aging body. Here's the shocking truth. After 70, your body's ability to process animal proteins declines. Your muscles need a protein source that's not only easily digestible but also rich in the specific amino acids that stimulate muscle growth. This is where seed protein comes in, a plant-based powerhouse that most people overlook. Seeds like pumpkin, sunflower, and hemp are loaded with branched-chain amino acids, antioxidants, and nutrients that combat age-related muscle loss. And the best part? They're gentle on your stomach and heart-friendly. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal which seed proteins are scientifically proven to help seniors build muscle faster, how to incorporate them into your diet without expensive powders or complicated meals, simple tips to maximize strength gains, even if you've never lifted a dumbbell in your life. By the end of this video, you'll understand why eggs aren't the only answer, and why adding the seed protein can be a game changer for your strength, energy, and independence. So stay tuned, because what I'm about to show you could completely change the way you approach nutrition after 70, and could be the reason your muscles stop shrinking and start growing again. As we age, our bodies undergo changes that most people never talk about, but they directly affect how well we build muscle. For decades, seniors have been told, Eat eggs, chicken, or whey protein and you'll stay strong. On the surface, that advice seems reasonable. After all, eggs are packed with protein and chicken is lean. But here's the catch. After 70, your body doesn't handle these proteins the same way it did at 40 or 50. First, let's talk about digestion. Seniors often experience a decline in stomach acid and digestive enzymes. This means your body struggles to break down animal proteins into usable amino acids. Even if you eat a large omelet or a chicken breast, a significant portion of that protein may never reach your muscles effectively. It's like putting premium fuel into a car with a clogged fuel line. Most of it doesn't get to where it's needed. Next, let's consider kidney and liver health. Animal proteins, especially in large quantities, create more metabolic waste, which your kidneys and liver must filter. For older adults, this can become taxing, leading some seniors to reduce protein intake altogether. Ironically, this only accelerates muscle loss, because your muscles are not getting the nutrients they desperately need. Another hidden factor is amino acid composition. Not all proteins are created equal. Muscle building relies heavily on specific amino acids, particularly leucine, which acts as a switch for muscle protein synthesis. Eggs and chicken contain leucine, yes, but in smaller amounts compared to certain seed proteins. After 70, your muscles become less sensitive to these amino acids, meaning even high-protein animal meals may not trigger effective muscle growth. This is a phenomenon researchers call anabolic resistance. Finally, inflammation plays a critical role. Animal proteins, especially red meat and processed dairy, can sometimes increase systemic inflammation in seniors. Chronic inflammation blocks muscle growth, slows recovery, and makes everyday movements harder. On the other hand, many plant-based seed proteins are naturally anti-inflammatory, supporting muscle repair and overall health simultaneously. So, what does this mean for you? It means that relying solely on eggs, chicken, or whey may not be enough, or could even backfire in certain cases. After 70, your muscles need highly digestible, leucine-rich, and anti-inflammatory proteins that fit your aging body's unique physiology. And that's exactly where seed proteins come in, offering a gentler, more effective approach to building strength, preserving independence, and boosting energy levels. In the next segment, we'll explore which seed proteins are scientifically proven to maximize muscle growth and how you can easily add them to your daily routine, without complicated recipes or expensive powders. Now that we understand why traditional proteins may fail seniors, it's time to explore the powerful seed proteins that are scientifically proven to help you build and maintain muscle after 70. These seeds are not only rich in muscle-building amino acids, but they're also easy to digest, anti-inflammatory, and heart-friendly, all crucial for seniors. Let's start with hemp seeds. Hemp protein is unique because it contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete plant protein. What makes hemp especially effective for seniors is its high concentration of branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, particularly leucine, which, as we discussed, is the key trigger for muscle protein synthesis. Just 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds provide roughly 10 grams of high-quality protein, making it an easy addition to smoothies, oatmeal, or even salads. Beyond muscle, hemp seeds are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and support joint and heart health, 2 areas seniors often struggle with. Next on the list is pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds aren't just snacks, they're muscle boosters. They're incredibly rich in magnesium, a mineral that plays a direct role in muscle contraction and energy production. Low magnesium levels are common in older adults and can lead to fatigue and muscle cramps. Pumpkin seeds also provide a substantial amount of protein, about 7 grams per quarter cup, and are high in zinc, which is essential for muscle repair and immune support. Simply sprinkle them on yogurt, salads, or enjoy them roasted for a crunchy protein boost. Sunflower seeds are another excellent option. These tiny seeds may seem ordinary, but they're packed with protein, vitamin E, and antioxidants, which help protect muscles from oxidative stress. For seniors, oxidative stress is a hidden enemy that accelerates muscle loss and slows recovery. Sunflower seeds provide around 6 grams of protein per quarter cup and can easily be added to cereals, baked goods, or even blended into homemade seed butter. Finally, chia seeds deserve a special mention. While slightly lower in protein per serving compared to hemp or pumpkin seeds, chia seeds are exceptional for hydration, fiber, and anti-inflammatory benefits. Seniors often struggle with digestion and maintaining hydration. Chia seeds absorb water, forming a gel-like consistency that aids digestion while slowly releasing nutrients into your body. They also contain essential omega-3 fatty acids, which, combined with protein, support muscle repair and cardiovascular health. A simple chia pudding or adding chia seeds to smoothies is all you need to benefit from this powerhouse seed. Here's the bottom line. By incorporating a variety of these seeds daily, you're giving your body a steady supply of muscle-building amino acids, minerals, and antioxidants that animal proteins alone may not provide after 70. Unlike eggs or whey, these seeds are gentle on your kidneys, anti-inflammatory, and incredibly versatile in your diet. In the next segment, we'll cover practical ways to use these seeds every day, including simple meal combinations, smoothies, and snacks that don't feel like a chore, but will supercharge your muscle growth and strength. Knowing which seed proteins build muscle faster is only half the battle. The real results come when you consistently include them in your daily diet in ways that are simple, practical, and enjoyable. For seniors, convenience and digestibility are key. No complicated recipes, no heavy protein powders, just easy-to-follow methods that integrate seamlessly into your lifestyle. Let's start with breakfast, the most important meal of the day. Instead of reaching for eggs or processed breakfast cereals, try adding hemp or chia seeds to your morning routine. For example, a hemp smoothie can be prepared in just 3 to 5 minutes. Combine a cup of milk or plant-based milk, a tablespoon of hemp seeds, half a banana, and a handful of berries. This combination provides high-quality protein, antioxidants, and fiber to kickstart your metabolism and support muscle synthesis first thing in the morning. Alternatively, chia seeds can be used to make overnight chia pudding, which can be prepared the night before. Simply mix 3 tablespoons of chia seeds with half a cup of milk and a teaspoon of honey, and let it sit in the fridge. By morning, you'll have a nutrient-packed, easy-to-digest breakfast that fuels your muscles. For mid-morning or afternoon snacks, pumpkin and sunflower seeds are perfect. Keep a small container handy and sprinkle a quarter cup of seeds on yogurt, oatmeal, or even enjoy them roasted on their own. This not only boosts your daily protein intake but also provides essential minerals like magnesium, zinc, and vitamin E, which support muscle repair, energy production, and reduce inflammation. Unlike high-sugar or processed snacks, seeds give sustained energy without spiking blood sugar, which is especially important for seniors managing diabetes or insulin sensitivity. When it comes to lunch and dinner, adding seeds can be surprisingly versatile. Toss pumpkin or sunflower seeds into salads, soups, or roasted vegetables. You can also grind them into a coarse powder and mix them into sauces or dressings. This allows your body to absorb the protein more efficiently while keeping meals flavorful. Hemp seeds can also be sprinkled over grains like quinoa or brown rice, turning an ordinary dish into a muscle-supporting powerhouse. Hydration is another important factor. Seeds like chia absorb water and release nutrients slowly, which not only aids digestion but also helps maintain hydration. Seniors often underestimate the role of hydration in muscle health, but pairing seeds with water-rich foods like smoothies, soups, or yogurt ensures your muscles remain supple and ready to respond to protein. Finally, consistency is key. Research shows that seniors who spread protein intake evenly across meals, rather than eating most protein in one sitting, see better muscle protein synthesis. Aim to include a small serving of seeds in at least 2 meals and 1 snack per day. Over time, this simple habit will help your muscles recover faster, improve strength, and even reduce the risk of falls. In summary, incorporating seed proteins into your daily routine doesn't have to be complicated. With just a handful of simple strategies, seed smoothies, chia pudding, roasted pumpkin or sunflower seeds, and sprinkling seeds over meals, you're giving your body a consistent, digestible source of protein and essential nutrients that support muscle growth after 70. In the next segment, we'll explore the science-backed benefits of combining seed protein with light resistance exercises, which can accelerate muscle growth and strength even if you've never worked out regularly. Eating the right proteins is essential, but if you want to maximize muscle growth after 70, you need to combine nutrition with movement. The good news? You don't need heavy weights or intense gym sessions. Even light resistance exercises paired with seed protein can trigger remarkable muscle gains, improve mobility, and enhance overall strength. Here's why this combination works. Muscle growth depends on muscle protein synthesis, a process where your body builds new muscle fibers. After 70, this process slows down naturally, but research shows that nutrition and exercise act synergistically. Seed proteins, rich in leucine and BCAAs, provide the raw materials for muscle repair, while even light resistance exercises stimulate your muscles to use those amino acids effectively. In other words, exercise activates the protein you eat, making it far more effective than eating protein alone. So what types of exercises are best? For seniors, the focus should be on functional strength movements, exercises that improve daily activities like standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or carrying groceries. Some simple, safe options include chair squats. Sit on a chair and stand up slowly, then sit back down. Repeat 10 to 15 times. This strengthens your thighs, hips, and lower back. Wall push ups. Stand a few feet from a wall, place your hands on it, and perform push-ups. This builds upper body strength without straining your joints. Resistance band rows. Using a light band, pull towards your chest while keeping your back straight. This targets your back and arm muscles. Calf raises. Hold onto a sturdy surface and lift onto your toes, then lower slowly. This strengthens your calves and improves balance. Now, the key is timing your seed protein intake around these exercises. Studies show that consuming protein within 30 to 60 minutes after a workout can significantly enhance muscle repair and growth. For example, after completing your exercises, enjoy a small hemp smoothie or a handful of pumpkin seeds with yogurt. This combination floods your muscles with the nutrients they need exactly when they are most receptive. Another critical point is consistency and progression. Start with light sets and low repetitions, then gradually increase as your strength improves. Even 15 to 20 minutes of exercise, 3 to 4 times per week, combined with regular seed protein intake, can lead to noticeable improvements in muscle mass, balance, and energy within weeks. Beyond muscle growth, this combination also supports bone health, joint stability, and cardiovascular function. Seed proteins provide anti-inflammatory compounds that reduce exercise-induced soreness, while light resistance exercises strengthen bones and improve blood circulation. Together, they create a holistic approach that keeps seniors strong, independent, and active. In conclusion, pairing seed protein with light, consistent exercises is one of the most effective ways for seniors over 70 to rebuild muscle, enhance strength, and improve quality of life. By integrating these strategies into your routine, you can reverse age-related muscle loss safely and sustainably. In the next segment, we'll discuss common mistakes seniors make with seed protein and exercise, and how to avoid them to ensure maximum results without injury or setbacks. So, there you have it. After 70, building muscle doesn't have to be a struggle, and eggs aren't your only option. By incorporating seed proteins like hemp, pumpkin, sunflower, and chia into your daily routine, paired with simple, safe resistance exercises, you can rebuild strength, preserve independence, and feel more energetic than you might have in years. Remember, it's not about doing extreme workouts or consuming massive amounts of protein. It's about smart, consistent choices that work with your body's unique needs as you age. Spread your protein intake throughout the day, stay hydrated, focus on safe exercise form, and avoid common mistakes that slow progress. The key takeaway: seed proteins are a game changer for seniors. They provide highly digestible, leucine-rich amino acids that traditional animal proteins often fail to deliver after 70. Combine them with light resistance training, and your muscles get the signal and the building blocks they need to grow stronger. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your strength, balance, and energy improve week by week. Your golden years don't have to be defined by muscle loss or weakness. They can be your strongest, most independent years yet. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell because we regularly share science-backed tips for seniors to stay healthy, strong, and independent. And remember, don't just eat protein, choose the right protein, move your body, and give yourself the care your muscles deserve. Your body will thank you, and you'll feel stronger, fitter, and more confident in every step of your life.